Hey y'all, it's Zoe and welcome back to another video on my channel. I have been so excited to film this video for you all because I'm just really excited because it's literally like my Roman Empire. Like, I think about it all the time. And I did learn from last month, I think there was one or two books that I actually did end up finishing in the month of June, but I already made the video. So I'm just gonna tack these on to today's video, but I'm so excited, so let's just get straight into the video. So, first of all, one of the books that I ended up finishing was called Apple Blossom Dream. It was another like small town romance book that I was recommended after the other two series that I read. And honestly, this one, it didn't have as much spice as the other two series, but I didn't mind it either. It was still like a really cute book, and she's coming out with a second one soon, so I might try reading it. But honestly, like, I feel like the names all start sounding the same at some point, and sometimes their names just need to get more like Apple Blossom Dream. It's like a corny name, but I guess if it's like Hallmark movie small town romance, like, what else can you do? So that was the first one that I finished in June after filming the video. And then the last one that I finished in June, like literally on June 30th, it was The Mistake, which is the second off-campus book. Also, if you can hear that, that's Hazel's toy. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, so in last month's video, I talked about how I read The Deal, which was based off season 1 of the TV show. I also finished the second one in the month of June. And honestly, like, this one was really good. They were honestly one of my favorite book couples, and so I am like super excited for their season to come on because I just think it's gonna be great. So that concludes all of the June books. Yeah, so I left off 2, and now let's get into all the ones from July. So, oh wait, oh my god, I totally mixed up my books. Okay, so Apple Blossom Dream I actually didn't like that much. I'm sorry. There are more books for that one and I didn't like it, but so I'm probably not going to read it. The one that I did like, that I might read the second one, that I said it wasn't as spicy, it's called Honeycrisp Orchard Inn. That's the one that I was talking about, so that one was kind of cute, but the whole name thing stays. But Apple Blossom Dream, it was like, there was like no spice at all. There were like maybe 2 kiss scenes and that's it. Okay, sorry, now that I've cleared that up, see what I mean by they all kind of start merging together? Okay, so now, the rest of July, it was literally all books from the same author, all in the same series, and it was more, you guessed it, L. Kennedy / off-campus books. So after reading the first, I was like, well, I have to finish the series. So I read The Score, The Goal, and The Legacy. The Score is Dean and Allie, and honestly, since Dean and Allie's story has kind of already started to play out in the show, I do really like their show dynamic more than I liked it in the book, but they also changed a lot. Okay, sorry if you can hear that. There's some like hammering going on. They changed a lot in their storyline already, so I'm kind of interested to see like what else is going to change from their story and like what else is they're going to keep. But I'm so excited for them to introduce Logan and Grace because that's the couple in The Mistake, and they're honestly my favorite out of the books. But out of the show, I can't really say much because not all of them have shown up in the show. I do really like Dean and Allie, Hannah and Garrett slightly better in the show. Okay, and then there's The Goal. The Goal is Tucker and Sabrina, and I thought this one was really cute as well. Obviously, like, they haven't cast a Sabrina yet or anything, and Tucker, he's like one of the main characters, but in season 1 he like kind of had like a minor role, but he's still involved in like the main cast. But yeah, I kind of liked The Goal as well. And then I read The Legacy, which is the 5th and final off-campus book, and it takes place 3 years after college. And honestly, I loved this one so much that I bought it in paperback because I just really loved it. It basically follows all 4 couples in their own little short novella, each in a different point in their life. I don't want to go into it too much in case some of you want to read it, but it was so cute and I loved it so much. And again, Logan and Grace, I really liked Logan and Grace's part in The Legacy. I also really liked Tucker and Sabrina's story. Hannah and Garrett's was kind of mid compared to the rest of them. And yeah, so I have literally read the entire off-campus series. And then I did consider reading Briar U. Briar U talks about some of the hockey players that are mentioned in off-campus, and if you watch the show, there's a character named Hunter Davenport. He is in Dean and Allie's book. He's not a very prominent character. What happens in the show definitely doesn't happen in the book, but he has his own book in the Briar U series. And then Dean's sister also has her own book. So I don't think I'm going to read those just because they don't interest me as much. But I did read another one this month. It was called The Graham Effect. And this one followed one of Garrett and Hannah's kids. So Garrett and Hannah end up having twins, and each twin actually has a book. And so I finished the daughter's book, and I'm currently reading the son's book. And the son's book actually also has to do with Logan and Grace's daughter. So I'll talk about that more in next month's video when I finish the book in August. And this is part of Campus Diaries, which is also a Briar U like spin-off book. It's just like a completely new set of hockey players. So the hockey players mentioned in The Graham Effect also get their own books, and it's called The Campus Diaries. And then the one that I'm reading now, it's kind of its own book. It's not really part of a series. So what I like about all these books is that they are standalone. So like if I wanted to read the book about Dean's sister, I could without reading the rest, which is why I really liked it, because I could read the book about their daughter and not read the rest, because I don't really care about the rest of the hockey players. And let me just preface this by saying, like, I'm not reading these books because of hockey. I'm reading them because of the romance part. Like, I just really love these like romance novels. So yeah, that is why I say it's my Roman Empire, because I think about this show all the freaking time, and I am so impressed with myself with how many of the books that I've read from the series, and I'm really excited to finish Blake and Wyatt's book, which is the one I'm reading now. And then Allie and Dean end up having 3 kids, and one of their kids has a book that's going to come out next year, I think, so I'm definitely going to read that. And if you go on her website, she actually has like a whole family tree of all of the off-campus characters and like all their kids and relationships and stuff, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm really excited to keep reading, and once I finish Blake and Wyatt's book, I have some other TBR that I want to read, so I'll definitely have more to talk about in the August video. And yeah, like I mentioned, I mixed up the small town romance books. So Honeycrisp Orchard Inn is the one that I really liked, where the second one is going to come out next year. And then Apple Blossom Dream is the one that I didn't really like, that already has some other books as well. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed listening to this video. If anyone wants to talk about off campus, just let me know. Like, I could make a whole video about the show and the books and what's different and my thoughts on the changes. But yeah, I was so excited to talk about this just because I've been thinking about it ever since I read it, and each time I read a new book, I had something more to say. So yeah, I just love how everyone is like loving the show. Like, I watch edits all the time. I've rewatched it like 3 times already, and I want to rewatch it again. So yeah, I'm just really excited for season 2 to come out. I'm excited to see how the rest of this all plays out, and in the meantime, I'll be watching Love Hypothesis because that comes out in September. I loved Love Hypothesis. I read it last year. It's in one of my book videos from last year, and they're making it into a movie, and so until I get season 2, I can watch Love Hypothesis. And also another one, Love on the Brain, I also read that one last year. It's also getting picked up for a movie, so super excited. I might reread Love on the Brain before the movie comes out. But anyways, that's it for today's video for the books that I read in July. I can't believe that the month is over. I did feel like after Hazel's birthday, the month went by like really slowly, so it's kind of hard to believe that it's already the end of the month, but I'm excited to see what books I read, what else is going to be happening in the month of August, and all this stuff. And of course, I plan to take you all along with me as well. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Let me know if you have any book recommendations for me. I have considered reading something not romance, but we'll see. I really love romance, and I'm worried that if I switch up to a genre I'm not used to, like fantasy, like I have considered Fourth Wing and ACOTAR, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get into it, and I want to be able to like enjoy it and actually finish it and not DNR it. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you all in the next video.